Hello Toy Collector fans, Universal Toy Collector here and welcome to the channel. Join me today as I pick up from where I left off in the last video. Righty ho then, so the plan of action today is to move this diorama from this side over to this side, find somewhere else to get these Black Series figures displayed. Saying that, I am now debating as to whether or not to keep these two pieces here or move them over to this side and have the Black Series figures from here over this side and in there. So yeah, debating that, so I'll probably make my mind up pretty soon. Also, I'm not going to be using the word okay, because last time I was quite conscious and realised that I used the word okay 8 times. And currently, as far as the Ghost is concerned, I put a statement out yesterday saying that if it did get backed, I will be changing my name from Stu Universal Toy Collector to Sue Universal Toy Collector. That will be on my Facebook page and on my StreamYard service. So, yep, at current, it stands at 15,219 backers with 19 hours to go. So, I'm quietly confident that it won't get to 17,000. But I shall check and see where we're at after this video. So, anyhow, let's crack on, shall we? There we go, so that is this area emptied of all my Black Series. Now, the last video, my dad watched it and all he moaned about was the state of my shelves and look how dusty they were, so that is why I film myself dusting them, so when he watches the next video he can see that they are now dust free. Right, what I want to do now is I will get these bits and put them this side. So let me just test to see if they fit, and yeah, we'll get cracking. So the playsets fit, so what I will do is I'm going to take this now, create the space for Jabba's playset when it eventually turns up, but this is now going to get moved and put into the display in the front room. So let's crack on and get that done, shall we? So this is what we've done so far. So I'm quite happy with this. So we've got the Tanty 4 playset there, which I'm really happy with. Then underneath we've got the Homestead, although this little bit here doesn't quite fit underneath, and I don't want to be moving the shelves about too much because there won't be any space on the shelf below. So I've left that at that. Underneath here we've got a Tusken Raider, a Bantha, and a Tusken Hut, which Georgie kindly made me. So she got her inspiration from Daniel Chart. So thank you very much, Daniel. I know you've done one for Obi-Wan Kenobi, so we thought we'd have a go at that. And yeah, so quite happy with that. So what I want to do is get a spare shelf at some point and put some more sanding over the top of it, like this one here, and have that underneath. So that would be cool. Here we have the Echo Base hanger. Again, really happy. Oh, excuse my hand there. Move that up. Really happy. Come on. Oh, sorry. Flipping about all over the place. Yeah, really happy with how that's turned out. I do have some extra figures that I'm going to add to this, and I will do that towards the end of the video. So that's looking cool. Here we have Jabba's little playset there. So again, I'm going to need to populate that with some figures. And here underneath we have the Emperor's Arrival. I've mixed it up a little bit. I had Stormtroopers all down one side previously, but I kind of like just mixed it up a little bit. So yeah, really happy with how that's turned out. Now I need to turn my focus to this side. Yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know whether to put this back into storage. I might well do that and then have some Black Series figures either side. So yeah, I'm gonna put this back into storage. So yeah, 2 seconds. Here's what we've done this side then. So I've gone with the Bad Batch crew. So I'm quite liking those. Awesome figures. And underneath I've gone with the Rebels crew, as that is the talk of the town at the moment with the HasLab Ghost. So yeah, I thought I'd better keep those out. Then, as you know, I've got the Book of Boba Fett throne room here. And underneath I have the TVC Mandalorian figures there, and then to complement those I've gone with the Mandalorian figures this side as well, but the Black Series version. So yeah, like I say, there's still a few figures that I'll need to get at some point just to complete these. I've got Axe Woves to get. I've got Din Djarin in the Shore Trooper disguise. I need him at some point. So yeah, there's a few there, but other than that, I'm fairly happy. It means this side with the Black Series figures, it is the Rogue One crew that have missed out, and the Solo team that have missed out as well. And once again, this side, I've got my TVC playsets or dioramas. So happy with that. And there we go. Need some figures there. And I've got some more bits and bobs there. Right, so 2 seconds. these are the figures and vehicle that I will be adding to the display. So starting off, we've got this Rebel 4-pack here of the Hoth soldiers, or Echo Base soldiers. So they're going to look pretty cool. I've got these guys here that I'm going to add to the barge, along with Kithiba. Then I've got Fennec Shand to go in the throne room. Imperial Death Trooper from the Mandalorian, so that's going to go in the Mandalorian shelf. I've got R2 Sam, who's going to go on the barge, and Boba Fett, who's going to go in the throne room. So, just bearing in mind, with Kithiba, Nikto, and Woof, I do have another 2 that I will be opening up as well, and I will be putting them in my TVC original films display. So, I'm going to open these at my leisure off camera. Once I've done that, I'll show you what I've done. Righty ho then, so that's all the figures opened up, and this is what I've done with them. So I've got R2 Sam in the kitchen on the sail barge, so I'm really liking that. That looks pretty awesome. And then if we pan across and up, there's Woof. So again, really happy with that. Gonna pan down now to the throne room, where I've got Boba Fett and Fennec Shand. I've got to say, that looks freaking awesome. Really liking that. Yeah, really happy with that. I was thinking that this was going to be a temporary thing until Jabba's playset turns up next year, but I've got to say, I'm mightily impressed with that. They look really cool there. So, yeah, I'll have to see about that. And then underneath, I've got the Imperial Death Trooper added to the Season 1 Mandalorian figures from TVC, and then underneath that I've got the Imperial Troop Transporter. Yes, I know it was in Season 1, but I didn't think about the shelving and it won't fit at the top, but that's just to fill that out. And I've got to say, that is an incredibly awesome vehicle. I do like that a hell of a lot. So then if we move back up to the barge, pan across to the skiff, I've got Kithiba there. And in the background, I've got Nikto as well. So again, really, really cool. And then if I pan back across this side, I'm thinking that'll probably be it for figure-wise. With the barge, I've got Ethan on there. He's pretty cool. He takes up some space, doesn't he? And then I've got the rest of them in there. A Gamorrean guard hiding in the background there. So that's pretty cool. Another one there. And then another one at the front just behind that cannon. Liking that. And then if we come over to this skiff here, I know Weequay's on the way, but I cannot remember who else. Oh, I think it's Falcon Tazeri is on that, so he's on his way as well. So yeah, really looking forward to getting these skiffs completed. Anyhow, that's it for the front room. Let's go and take a look at the main collection. And here we have Woof and Nikto on the Return of the Jedi shelf, and I've got to say, this is filling out really, really nicely. Absolutely loving that. That is so cool. Like I say many a time, I'm trying to get this to resemble how I've got my vintage collection set up, or my vintage Kenner collection. So yeah, there's those 2 there. Really, really happy with that. Looks so cool. So the Navarro playset, that has had a stay of execution. I've just put that there for the time being. That is temporary until Jabba's playset will turn up. I have ordered 2, so one's going to go in this space here. And the other one, well, I don't know. I was going to put that in the throne room, but I'm liking Boba Fett and Fennec Shand there at the moment. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyhow, like I say, that's temporary. That's definitely going to move. So yeah, moving down. There is Kithiba. And these guys here are resembling the last 17 from the original vintage Kenner line. Yeah, so overall, I'm really, really pleased with how the collection's, or not the collection, the display's taking place. No doubt in the future at some point I will have a change of heart and move stuff about again. But I'll definitely wait until, yeah, definitely wait until it cools down a little bit. Oh, just before I go, I've got one other lot to show you. Apologies, hang on a minute. So here is my Echo Base diorama there, and I've added the 2 Echo soldiers there, and then 2 at the back there, so that makes the 4 of them. So yeah, that's looking pretty cool. Really liking those figures. I'm liking this. I was like debating as to whether to keep this on display or not, but I'm glad I have. So yeah, that's it. Really happy with how all this has panned out. Looking good. Looking good. Dust free as well. So yeah, pleased with that. Anyhow, that's going to do it for this video. But before I wrap up, I've just taken a quick look at the Ghost, the HasLab project, the Ghost, and currently it's on 15,592 backers with 16 hours left. So I've got to say, I'm a little concerned, more so than what I was last night when I made that statement about me changing my name to Sue Universal Toy Collector. But yeah, we shall see. Anyhow, that's going to do it for this video. So if you're new to the channel, feel free to comment, like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to let you know of more content. And as always, there will be more content. Appreciate you watching. Take care, stay safe, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.